What do you do when you get hate? Scream? Cry? Rejoice? Let's see. Hate comments, hate, general hates, particularly online, social media, all that good stuff. What do you do when you get hate? Now, being on YouTube, there's a potential for that. Actually, to be honest, being on any social media, there's potential for hate. There's potential for hate in the world, full stop. But I think not so much more so, but it's probably easier for people to direct it at you on social media because you've got a platform, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever it may be. There's something, you post something and then they can comment, you know, and therefore there's the, not say probability, but at least there is the possibility and ability for them to leave some sort of negative or hateful comment. Now, at some point where if you're online, you're gonna get some sort of hate comment or some sort of negative or whatever. And I don't mean just the classic thing was like, you know, you put a picture of your baby or something and someone says, "Oh, ugly baby." Not that kind of thing. I mean, that is quite horrible, obviously. But I'm probably talking about proper kind of real hate negativity. And what they say is that the first time you get your sort of first real hate comment, you've kind of not made it, but you're kind of on your way, because you're clearly making enough of a mark to piss off some people. And it makes sense, and it's almost like, whoa, I remember when I got my first hate comment and I thought it was almost it didn't bother me at all because it was so bizarre, but it was almost sort of celebrated. It was like, yes, I've made it, I've got to that level where I get hate comments. And I haven't had that many, I've had a handful, but the first one was the most, that's almost bizarre, because I think it was someone that had added me as a friend on Facebook, and as a marketer I've sort of, you know, you interact with lots of people, you add people, and you look at, you know, you should kind of look at their profile and see if you could help them in some way, whatever. And I sent them a message saying, you know, "Hi, thanks for adding me, you know, I see you're into network marketing, blah 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 blah, you know, let me know if there's anything I can help with." Really not salesy, not pushy or anything like that. And I just got one little comment back, "Die." And then they blocked me, which is quite funny when you think about it. I mean, one, they couldn't even be bothered to say anything. They added me, I said, "Hi, no," and then they said, "Die," and blocked me. I mean, the most bizarre thing. And so that's quite, I suppose, almost like a nice, because it's not really like offensive really, it's just more bizarre and funny. But the bizarre thing is that people do leave hateful comments and get quite personal, and particularly if people are sort of trolling you, just constantly doing it, and it's, you know, it's quite horrible. And the sad thing is, more and more throughout society this is happening, particularly with kids and certainly younger people, with that kind of cyberbullying and things like that. You know, it can get quite horrible and quite, you know, troublesome, and yeah, it's a horrible thing. I mean, some people say just delete the comments, yeah, that's fine, but the main thing is to sort of step back from it a little bit. And this is something I sort of heard Gary Vee talking about, and the more I thought about it, the more true it is. It's the fact that what he was saying was that the fact that you've put some piece of content out, whether it's written, video, whatever it is, and someone has taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes out of their life and watched it or read it, thought about it, and then taken a bit more time to kind of comment, which is actually more effort than people actually like your stuff. They might just click like, or, you know, things like, or just okay, brilliant, wow, cool. But someone's actually watched it and then thought about it and then had some sort of vitriolic outburst against you or against the content or whatever. And it's the fact that someone's taken that time to do that. What Gary says is they're sort of kind of, there's something, they're broken there, you know, whether it's emotionally or something is not right, because if you don't like something, you don't like it. Why, if you particularly don't like me, fine, doesn't bother me, fine. If you don't like me, then have nothing to do with me. That's fair, okay? but don't go out of your way to spend more effort on interacting with me, because why? If you don't like something, it's like, if you don't like ice cream, it's like then going out of your way to just keep tasting it to complain about how much you don't like ice cream. Just don't eat ice cream, full stop, and don't go anywhere near it. But why go out your way to interact with it when you don't like it, kind of thing. So that's the bizarre thing. So there's something somewhere that's inherently, as Gary said, broken in the people, the haters. If there's a particular personal relationship they had with you and they're having a go about that, whilst that in itself is also, a bit broken, because why not just let it go? Really doesn't matter. But some people can't. But at least there's a kind of there's something there. But for complete strangers who have never met you, never had anything to do with you, to then take time to watch your stuff, read your stuff, and then take even more time to think about it and comment in a vitriolic, horrible way, it's like, well, surely you've got something better to do with your time than spend extra time on something you don't like. If I don't like something, I don't spend any time on it. I don't watch it and then complain about it, because that just makes no sense. That's literally insane. So the way to kind of almost address this situation is as Gary says, is almost have sort of empathy, have sort of feel sorry for them. So if people are sort of directing stuff at you, it's and it's just ridiculous. And so there's clearly something broken in them, that they're feeling this need to do that. And so really, feel sorry for them. And if you think about it that way, then it's easy to then not take that impersonally, particularly if they're really personally attacking you for whatever reason. But that feeling or the thought process that there's something broken, that their life is so unfulfilling, that they're taking the extra time and effort to hate on somebody else is bizarre, because it's just really strange and makes no sense. So if you've done something personally to them and they're attacking you, whilst there's no real excuse for that, but at least there's a bit of a logic there. But said strangers doing it, very odd. And so my advice on that whole subject is, if and when you do get any kind of hate comments or anything like that, just sort of step back from it and just realise the fact that someone's taking their time to do that. There's something broken about them, and they really deserve your sympathy and empathy more than getting angry, and certainly not taking it to heart and feeling that they're personally attacking you, because when they don't know you, they can't possibly personally attack you. They're only attacking what they've seen on the screen or what you've written, and that's there's the only people that matter are your sort of close friends and family, people who you know and love. They're the people's opinions that matter. So keep doing what you're doing, keep creating, keep living your life that fulfills this, and have a great day. And just remember, don't let the haters get in here and here. Just feel sorry for them and let it go. Have a great day. If you like this, I'd love to hear from you in the comments about if you've had any haters, your sort of experience with them. If you haven't subscribed already, I'd love you to. Really mean the world to me. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you know when I'm releasing a new video, and smash that thumbs up like button if you did like the video. And for now, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.